What if Goku and Vegeta remained as Vegito? How would this impact Dragon Ball Super Part 2?
You see this? This is Goku Vegeta!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and don't forget to click that bell for daily Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, and other anime content.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do weekly discussion about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT.
Previously on What If Goku and Vegeta remained as Vegito. We mentioned that Vegeta would have been the strongest character inside Dragon Ball Z. He would have saved the day by defeating Majin Buu. Unfortunately for Chi-Chi and Bulma, they would have to compromise in sharing Vegeta with each other since he's married to both of them. But when it comes to the Dragon Ball world, with Vegito being as of now a warrior, he has to face Beerus because Beerus wants to fight a Super Saiyan God. And when he comes to fight Beerus, Vegito with his new power was able to instant transmission and find Vegeta's little brother Tarble for the remaining Saiyans to power up Vegito to get the Super Saiyan God key. And because he did that, he was able to transform into a Super Saiyan God, and now Vegito and Beerus went head to head on an equally matched battle. What if Goku and Vegeta remained as Vegito Part 2? So what would have happened is that Vegito and Beerus would have been equally matched head to head, blow to blow, as the battle comes to a pause because both Vegito and Beerus start to lose stamina and power, and therefore we realize that as many times those two clash with each other, it's been shaking the entire universe. After all, we got two deities fighting with one another, Super Saiyan God Vegito fighting with the God Destroyer Beerus. And because of that, Whis would have come and interfered the fight and said, that's enough, fight over, this is a draw. Now what would have happened is that Beerus would keep his promise and not destroy Earth because he was satisfied with the fact that he was able to fight a Super Saiyan God. And because he was able to fight Vegito, it made him very happy. And therefore he would actually try to be friends with Vegito so he could come again and spar. Because in the previous timeline, Beerus felt very happy after fighting Goku, saying that you gave me that great rush I needed. But if he's fighting Vegito, he'll have more of a rush since they're both equally matched head to head. Vegeta would have asked him how you became this strong. Beerus would reveal the truth that Whis is actually the strongest person he's fought and that Whis is his trainer. Vegito is the second strongest person he has ever fought. And therefore, Vegito, knowing Goku and Vegeta, they would have the idea and interest of learning from Whis. Now this is where Dragon Ball pretty much turns a lot. Vegeta would have gone to Whis and asked him for help, saying that I'm interested in being your student, would you please accept me? And in exchange, I'll give you the best earthling food that we can possibly offer. Whis cannot say no to that, so therefore he would say yes to training Vegito. And now one benefit that Vegito has is the fact that since his instant transmission power is a lot stronger compared to Goku, he could anytime at will instant transmission towards Earth and back to Beerus' planet and back to Earth anytime to see his family and go there to train. Now Whis has officially accepted Vegito to be his student, and we have Vegito changing gi and having Whis' symbol to show that that's his trainer. As Vegito and Whis train a lot every day, day and night, to get Vegito as strong as he can, eventually they'll keep training just like they did inside the original timeline until this part right here. Frieza's man, they will still come regardless of Vegito being born or not. They will still come to Earth, use the Earth Dragon Balls, and try to wish back Frieza to come and rule the universe again. And once when they do, they will inform Frieza everything that happened, how Majin Buu was defeated by the hands of a guy named Vegito, he's a Saiyan, and how all this happened. He fought head to head with Beerus. So because of that, Frieza will get a little nervous, and therefore he'll say, I'm going to train, and have the same motivation. He's going to train for 3 months, try to get Golden Frieza, and then come without any backup plan and try to kill Earth and attack Vegito. He will be upset at the fact that Goku and Vegeta are gone because they don't know how Vegito is born. They just see another new Saiyan named Vegito. They have no idea that that new Saiyan is actually Goku and Vegeta. So what would happen is that after 3 months down the road, with Beerus sleeping and Whis and Vegito training so much, we definitely know Vegito would been so much more powerful. It gave him a huge Zenkai boost to his level, because when Goku and Vegeta trained with Whis, they became so strong. So talk about Vegito training with Whis. So what would have happened is that while they're training, Frieza would have infiltrated the Earth and started attacking everyone, and therefore Bulma would try her best to get Whis' attention so she could inform Vegito that the Earth is in trouble and they need his help because Frieza has came back. At first, both Whis and Beerus will be very surprised to hear that Frieza the Tyrant has came back, including Vegito, and he'll be very angry hearing that Frieza is back. So with his newfound power, Vegeta would have instant transmission directly to Earth instead of waiting that long, and therefore Gohan would not get hurt, Piccolo would not have died, because Vegeta would have been there in an instant. And once when Vegito gets there, he will give Frieza the anger look, and Frieza will be like, "Who are you?" And that's where Vegeta reveals the truth of who he is. He will say that he is both Goku and Vegeta fused into one body. And therefore Frieza will get so angry without any remorse or anything, he will go and transform into his final form and try to fight Vegito. Now obviously Frieza has no idea how powerful Vegito is. He doesn't even stand a chance as Vegito toys around with Frieza. Frieza tries hard to beat him, so therefore, out of anger, Frieza reveals his golden power. He transforms into Golden Frieza, and therefore he tries to attack Vegito. And just to scare Frieza back, Vegito transforms into a Super Saiyan 3. And transforming to a Super Saiyan 3, he easily, without a doubt, handles Frieza. And just to scare him more, because he has Vegeta's personality inside him, Vegeta will reveal Frieza just how powerful he is by showing his Super Saiyan God transformation. Once he transforms to a Super Saiyan God, he will deliver the finishing blow that will kill Frieza before he could even blink an eye. And therefore Earth will be saved, and it will not be blown up like last time, because Vegito here was actually here for blood, not for toy around. So Frieza would have died and the Earth would have been in peace. That is until the Champa arc starts. Champa, the same thing inside the original timeline, will come to Beerus' world, try to get their Dragon Balls, and therefore Beerus will find out, they will talk with one another, and since Vegito goes to his world every day to train, he will see who Champa is and all that, and therefore Champa would challenge Beerus to a tournament, and that the winner gets to win the Super Dragon Balls. So just like in the original timeline, everything would have been the same. The tournament would have taken place, and therefore Vegeta would have gone inside the hyperbolic time chamber just to train for 1 or 2 days so he could get a little bit more strong and a little bit more excited for the tournament. And when the tournament begins, that's where pretty much everything is going to be almost the same. But the difference here is that they'll get the same participant that came to the tournament, but Vegeta would handle everything alone. He will be the first one to fight, and he'll be the last one standing. And for the sake of this, I say that what will be enough for everyone is Vegeta will use Super Saiyan 3 power and defeat everybody as a Super Saiyan 3. Because this is Vegeta we're talking about. No one will be able to make him go to a Super Saiyan God unless they're a god themselves. And when he fights Hits, after reading Hits' move and everything, if he needs speed, the most Vegito can do just for toy round is to transform to his Super Saiyan God and end Hit with one blow. So therefore, Universe 7 would have won the tournament like last time. And what would have happened? The Omni King would have come out of disappointment and upset that they had a tournament without him and that he wants to be part of the tournament. Now because Vegito has Goku's personality, Vegeta will gone straight to Omni King and be very excited to meet him and even try to be friends, just like how they did in the previous timeline. And that Vegeta will say this is an amazing idea of holding a universe tournament of power. That way he's able to fight other universe people to see how strong they are, and definitely knowing that he'll be the strongest mortal to ever exist, Vegeta wants to prove that by having this tournament of power. So therefore the Omni King would make a decision that within these much months the tournament of power is going to be held. But then the Omni King shows some liking towards Vegito and wants to be friends with him. Just like he was with Goku, it is here with Vegito. So therefore you could say those two became good friends. And because of that, now everybody has to prepare for the Tournament of Power. Now what would have happened is that once when they go back to Earth, Vegito and Beerus would have challenged one another to fight, because Beerus seeing how strong Vegito has gotten and he wants to know if Vegito is stronger than him or not. So when they fight, they're again tied head to head. Vegito uses Super Saiyan God, they're tied, but then Vegito tells Beerus, I have a secret, as he powers up and he transforms into a Super Saiyan Blue. And it is stated by Whis himself that Vegito Super Saiyan Blue is way more than enough to beat Beerus. So therefore when Vegito uses Super Saiyan Blue, he overpowers Beerus and he finally beats Beerus. Feeling ashamed and embarrassed that he lost to Vegito, Beerus will still have actually more respect for Vegito, knowing that he is stronger than him and that he'll be so surprised at how is Vegito able to obtain this much power. Now everyone's getting prepared for the Tournament of Power. What would have happened is that Vegito, just like instead of original timeline, would have gone recruit everybody. Instead of Goku, it'll be Vegito with his instant transmission. And for the final opponent, I believe the same thing like last time, they're going to ask Frieza to join their battle, because they have no idea what kind of people will be there and they need actually very strong opponents. So therefore, just like how with Goku did, Vegito would have gone, asked Frieza to join. Frieza would have given condition that I want to be back to life if I join, and therefore Frieza would have joined the Universe 7 inside the Tournament of Power. And now the participant we got for the Tournament of Power is Krillin, Gohan, Piccolo, Tien, Majin Buu. And the last time Majin Buu fell asleep, he couldn't come, that's why Frieza came. But here, Majin Buu will attend. We got Master Roshi, Android 17 and 18, Frieza, and the team leader Vegito, who is the strongest out of all of them. Now we have the Tournament of Power beginning, and what I believe is that Vegito is the strongest one there, and because of that, he would know that the first step is he needs to fight everyone that's strong inside the Tournament of Power. So what will Vegito use is he's going to use his Super Saiyan God power, and the first person I believe that Vegito is going to fight is going to be Toppo. After all, Toppo is going to reveal that he's a God Destroyer, and therefore when he fights Vegito, Vegito would overpower Toppo and knock him out of the ring. So therefore Toppo will be out. After seeing how powerful Vegito is, Champa is going to start sweating a lot, so therefore he's going to get Kel and Caulifla to fuse to become Kefla. And seeing how powerful they are, Vegito goes full power as a Super Saiyan God and he knocks Kefla out. Because it took Ultra Instinct Goku to knock Kefla out, it will take full power Vegito as Super Saiyan God to knock Kefla out. Then while everybody's fighting in the universe in the Tournament of Power, I believe that the main fight is going to begin earlier than what we expected. Jiren versus Vegito. After seeing that Toppo has been knocked out and most of the Universe 11 Trooper Prides are knocked out, Jiren's men are knocked out, Jiren's going to go and try to fight Vegito one-on-one, and we're going to see an epic battle with Vegito versus Jiren. What I believe here is my Z fan is that Vegito, he's going to go straight to a Super Saiyan Blue, and he transforms to that form as he matches Jiren head to head, blow to blow. And when Vegito uses Kaioken times 20, a new technique that he came up with, fusing the Kaioken technique with the Super Saiyan Blue, it will shock Jiren, and he will try to attack Jiren even more and have the advantage over Jiren, which will force Jiren into remembering his past, and therefore he's going to go full power and be head to head with Vegito and even have the upper hand against Vegito, because it has been stated that Jiren is stronger than Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue don't stand a chance against Jiren. It took literally Master Ultra Instinct to beat Jiren. So therefore when Jiren fights Vegito, he pretty much handles Vegito at full power, as Vegito falls right to the ground, and now it's up to the rest of the universe to be fighting Jiren, because Vegito's knocked out. The rest of the universe of 7 will try to come fight Jiren. Slow by slow, Jiren's gonna knock everybody out because he's at full power, and he'll be the final one standing. That is until we see Vegito wakes up and he looks at Jiren and we see a transformation, and that is Vegito has obtained Ultra Instinct. Once when Vegito uses Ultra Instinct, this is going to get all the gods of destruction, all of the angels surprised and get up their feet to see what just happened. That Vegito achieved the impossible, the Ultra Instinct, and seeing that, Jiren will start sweating a lot, saying what the hell is this? And before you know it, Vegeta would mop the floor with Jiren at Ultra Instinct. Once when Vegito finishes off Jiren, he's gonna go and fight the rest of the universe's tournament, and before you know it, we'll see Vegito transforming into a Master Ultra Instinct. And because of that, without any seconds, everybody's out of the ground. Vegito's a winner. Universe 7 wins the tournament. And the wish that Vegito makes, I believe, knowing Goku that's inside him, he's gonna make the same wish that he made before, and that is to restore all the universes back, because Vegito doesn't want to see everyone die just for a battle. Once when all those universes restored, everyone is going to be standing up for Vegito, seeing that he has now achieved Master Ultra Instinct, and he has proven to be stronger than all deities. Once he has achieved Master Ultra Instinct, that put Vegito above all angels and all of the gods. He is at Dai Shinken's level, and even maybe higher. Who knows just how powerful Ultra Instinct Master version Vegito will be. But he is going to be going down as the strongest mortal to ever live, and no one can ever come near Vegito. And that is how Dragon Ball Super would have ended with the peaceful way. Universe 7 wins the tournament, and by the time Broly comes back, he's going to be trying to fight. He's going to come to Universe 7 like he did inside the original timeline, but easily Vegito will handle him at Super Saiyan Blue, knock him out. Damn, Broly's done. And Vegito will not kill Broly, and because he's going to knock him out easily, Paragus will still be alive. But I believe Vegito is going to go to Frieza, since Frieza is the one who brought him back, and try to kill Frieza once and for all, and end him. Say, I gave you a second chance, you didn't listen, goodbye. Big Bang, Kamehameha. And there goes Frieza, and the Earth in peace, with Vegito being the strongest. This is what would have happened if Goku and Vegeta remained as Vegito. One thing we saw in Dragon Ball Super is that Akira Toriyama showed us that the Potara rings could be undone with just using the Dragon Balls, or if you use too much power, it could be undone. But for the sake of the discussion, we're going to keep it where it can never be undone. It is permanently there forever. But this is what would have happened if Goku and Vegeta remained as Vegito. They would have been the strongest warrior, even stronger than all the angels, because they have achieved the impossible. Master Ultra Instinct. Let me know your thoughts on the comments below. What do you guys think about this discussion, and what do you guys think would have happened if Vegito remained? Do you think he would achieve all this form that I mentioned, and do you think he will be stronger than any angel to come near him now that he has Master Ultra Instinct? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If there's anything you guys like this video what I've talked about, please drop me a like. That would be amazing. If you haven't joined my guild by subscribing, please do so. I'll really appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, my Z fans.